so now we're on to our closets. Right now it's a little bit of organized chaos in there. With us living up north, we tend to go through our clothes twice a year. When we transition from fall to winter clothes and when we transition into spring summer clothes. So we're about to get out of winter and put all of our spring and summer clothes out. Now, when I lived down south, I still would go through my clothes at least 2 to 3 times a year. And what I do is I go through, I see if it's an item that I haven't worn within the past year, I put it in one pile. If it's an item that doesn't fit anymore and I don't think I'll ever fit back into it, that goes into a different pile. And if I have friends that I think are around the same size as me or the same size as Dan or things like that, we'll reach out to them and send them photos, or try and get together and have like a friends night and see if they want any of our clothes before we donate them to Goodwill or Salvation Army or something like that. But yeah, so we always try and make sure we're donating and trying to reuse the clothes that we're getting rid of as best as possible. So if you live down south, same thing. Even though you're not transitioning from fall to winter as drastically as we are here, you still want to be going through your clothes. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take everything, yes, every single item out of our closet and put it on the bed, which it's going to be a little bit of chaos and my anxiety is probably going to go through the roof, but we're going to go through everything, take it out, wipe down and dust the inside of our closet and let that air dry. And then okay, so our closet's pretty much empty. I have everything on our bed. I'm going through all of my boots and shoes that probably have some type of snow, salt, or something on them, just wiping them down very quickly so that way they don't go into storage with all of that stuff on them and ruin my boots. And then what I have here are these kind of cloth storage containers that have a zipper on the top. And so what I'll do is I'll put all of my boots in there, and what's nice is you can either put them underneath the bed, or what we'll be doing is we'll be putting them on our upper part of our closets and they lay nice and flat. So it's a great way to keep all of your shoes organized, but then also have them so they're not getting dust and debris on them while they're in storage. Okay, so now we've got our spring and summer shoes in our closet here, and I'm starting to put away our winter clothes and put up our summer clothes. So what I have here, I got these last year and I'm a huge fan. We were originally using plastic bins, which had its pluses and minuses. It was nice because I could fill them up. Negative, I was filling them up so much that they became quite heavy to lift and put up in our upper storage. So I was trying to figure out different ways to do it, and the lids kept popping up and our clothes just kept smelling really musty and weird. And so I found these online, and what's great about them is there's a zipper on top. These are like heavy duty, like trench coat material. And then there's a zipper on the front. So if I tend to not leave out an item that I might need, because surprise, surprise, up here you might have a random day in the middle of April that it still snows, I'm gonna need a scarf or something like that that I've probably put away. So having the zipper in the front is really great. I can also see everything because it's clear. It's also clear on the side here. And then there's these really sturdy, durable handles, which is great as well. And then they collapse, which is great because during the winter months, we need every single bin, but when we switch our stuff back over, we don't. So it's great, is it unlike when we had the bins and they were just taking up space, these collapse and we end up having additional storage, which everybody loves storage. So now I'm gonna go. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put everything back into our closets. So a tip that I use when putting everything back in is I tend to color coordinate things. And not just that, but I'll do, say, tank tops, short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, things like that. Makes it a lot easier in the morning when I'm getting ready, when I'm putting together an outfit, to be able to go quickly to a certain area and grab it out real quick. Another thing that people tend to do is when they go and they put clothes back in their closet after wearing them, is they'll flip the hanger around And that also makes it a little bit easier when you go through and you switch over your closets to be able to say, you know, you didn't wear that obviously within the time frame that it was in your closet, so you might want to think about donating it. So if you have any suggestions for tips and tricks to how to do it better, let me know, and if not, have a great day.